Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are diving into something you use every day, but you might not think much about HTTP request methods. Don't worry, we will keep it simple and practical with a real life example. Let's get started. What are HTTP request methods? These request methods are like action words for the internet. They tell a server what you want to do. Think of them as the commands you use when you visit a website. The most common methods are connect, get, post, put, delete, patch, head, option, and the last, trace. Each method has a special job and together they make a website works properly. We will explain these methods using example from the interaction on webactionhub.com. Don't try to open this link in your browser. It's a fake web page I made for just demonstration purpose. Let's explain how each HTTP request method conceptually works using the interaction on the previously mentioned dummy website as a practical example. This explanation won't include any technical code details. Instead, it will focus on the purpose and functions of each method. Connect method. When you access webactionhub.com via HTTPS, your browser set up a secure connection to the server. The connect method is used to establish a secure tunnel, typically through a proxy server. This is necessary for creating a secure encrypted channel between your browser and the website, ensuring that data you send and receive is private and protected. This method is crucially for maintaining security, especially when dealing with sensitive information. Get method. When you visit this site, you can able to see a post like just learned about connect method and now we are learning get method. The get method is used to fetch or retrieve data from the server. When you visit the site, your browser sends a get request to fetch the latest post. The server then sends back the content which is present in the server resource. That's why we are seeing a post without altering any information. If you download anything from the server, that also falls under the get method. Post method. This method is primarily used to send data to a server to create a resource. The data sent to the server with the post request is included in the body of the request, not in the URL. For example, in this page, when you want to create a post in this site, your message is sent to a server and then added to the list of the post here, so that other can see. This action sends a new data to be stored. Not only this, when a user enters their username and password to log into our website, the browser sends this data in a post request. In this web page, there is an option to upload file into server so that it can save in the server, and this also considered as post method. Put method. The put method is used when you want to update existing information completely. It's like replacing an old document with a new one. When you update your profile, you are essentially sending a whole information of your profile to the server to replace the old one. For an example, here there is already a profile info, but you want to change your name, bio and your profile picture on your profile. So you will update all the information and click save. Your entire profile information including the changes is sent to a server and replacing the old details with a new one. Here I can see the updated one. You might wonder why we have both put and post method, as they seems to serve a similar purpose. But what's the major difference between them? Let me explain you why. Put method. It updates or create a specific resource at a given URL, replacing the existing content. The same request can be repeated without changing the result. But post method submits the data to a server, often creating a new resource with a unique URL. And repeatedly, the request can result in different outcomes, such as multiple resource creation. Delete method. Delete method is used when you want to remove something from the server. It's like asking the server to throw away a specific piece of data. As an example, you are seeing an old post that you don't want to see in this list. When you delete this post, you are telling the server to remove this post from the website, and the post disappears from the site. That indicates it has been removed from the server. Patch method. The patch method is used for making partial updates to existing data. It's like editing a specific part of a document without changing the rest. When you edit a post, you are only modifying the part that needs correction. For an example, you can see you made a typical error in the post and decided to correct it from partially dating a resource into partially updating a resource. After editing, only the changed text is updated on the server. The rest of the post remains unchanged. Now let's talk about remaining three methods. The head, option, and trace methods are not commonly seen in everyday web browsing, but mainly used by developers. These methods are more technical and are used for a specific server-client communication scenarios, diagnostics, and security features. Head method. The head method is similar to get, but it only retrieves the header of a resource, not the full content. It's like asking for a summary or a table of content without the actual book. This can be useful for checking if a resource exists and seeing some basic metadata about it. Option method. The option method is used to find out what actions are supported by the server for a particular resource. It's like asking, what can I do with this resource? The server responds with a list of methods that can be performed. The last method in this video, trace method. The trace method is used for diagnostic purpose. It echoes back the request received by the server, helping you to understand how the request traveled through the network. It's like tracing a road map to see the exact path taken. For an example, if there is a problem with your request reaching the server, you can use trace to see the path. This helps in bugging network issue by showing all the intermediary steps the request passed through. So, there you have it. HTTP methods are essential for communication between client and the server. They handle everything from viewing web pages to interacting with complex web services, making them a crucial part of daily internet use. Whether you are browsing, uploading a new information, or managing your online presence, these methods control the actions you can take and how data is processed across the web. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. See you in next video.